Carvis is better in a lot of situations, but not every situation. But literally 2 out of 3 of my best red Kayn builds are Conquer, so it's just a red Kayn rune most of the time. I know this might sound autistic, but I actually fuck up my clear a lot whenever I get a leash. Because like I'm so used to the HP being at a specific like specific amount, so I know when to like hop camps, I know when to smite over. But if I get a leash, it throws off the entire trajectory of my camp clearing. Like I wind up clearing at the same speed, but I wind up doing it more awkward. I actually prefer not to be leashed, but it's like one of those things that's like, it's like polite for me to just be thankful of, so I don't complain.
So you're the voice of all.
It's polite. Very weird game, considering Kindred's pathing up. After she died early, I guess she just ran to whatever camp she thought she could get to quickest, but extremely awkward. I guess she assumes bot's not going to be gankable and thought maybe she could play for a 2v2 in top. You know what's unfortunate as a streamer that I don't really get to complain about a lot is that a lot of the time when I stream, because I'm an informative streamer, even with 30-second delay, it's usually I'll say my game plan out loud, so if anyone were to be listening to my stream on the enemy team, they would easily know how to counter my game plan. It's something that you probably don't recognize a lot of my games, but I personally recognize a lot, where I specifically say something that I'm going to do out loud, and the enemy just so happens to have like the perfect counterplay to it. It's like the equivalent of me streaming like poker or something and saying like, oh yeah, I'm totally trying to bluff this guy out because I'm acting like I have a 2-pair when in reality I have like aces high, right? And then they just so happen to know that I don't have shit, and then they like perfectly play into my hand. I don't like to complain about it because like as a streamer you kind of just have to accept that stuff, but honestly it is kind of a problem when I play in NA. I didn't have that problem at all when I played in Korea, fortunately.
Deep down,
I mean, this is perfect time. Well, I have like 20 seconds to wait for my ward or my camps to spawn. Yeah. Oh, really? Money bag, Zach? Are they like heavy? They like a metal band? I'm keen on checking it out. I can't put it on right now because I'm in game, but I'm down to check it out. I'd definitely recommend if you have any like bands or music that you want to share to me, post it in the Discord, because there's like a little music channel there, and I always love to listen to new music. I feel like a lot of people that watch the stream have really good music taste. But sometimes when I'm in game, it's hard to like put on the songs that you guys have or want me to put on. So I always recommend just put it in there. Because usually when I'm off stream, I'll like blast the music too, and I feel like I never really fully enjoy a song until I blast it full volume. My chair missed me while I was in Korea. Yeah, I think so too, Poro. I missed my chair. Actually, no, I like the chair better that I had over there. I was actually thinking about buying that exact brand. This chair's a piece of ass. John Drake Archer. I'm either misremembering stuff about you, but I swear I thought your name was like shorter than that. Last time I read it. Came in and heard this and reminded me. I only discovered him a month ago. Ah, okay. Yeah. Just remind me. I'll check it out. I'm keen on it. Yeah, OC has a really, really thriving metal scene. Like, they're probably one of the biggest regions in like metalcore right now. Damn. Yeah, outplayed. I think I kind of want to get sweeper right now. Decide to work 48 hours? Can you stream for 48 hours so I have something to watch? Normally I don't pry on your guys' like personal life details. But what the hell job do you have that you're working 48 hours? If you can't tell me, you don't have to, but I'm just curious. UFO passing by. Kindred match is harder for Kayn, right? Definitely, definitely. The only way to beat a Kindred is if you're ahead of them at all stages of the game, which can definitely be difficult. Because the champion auto wins early game. Yeah, I'm just gonna go farm my camps. I wanted to gank bot, but Nico started the dragon, and I'm getting DPS by the dragon before I go into the bot gank. I'd prefer to be full HP before going for the gank, but yeah, I don't know. I always hate it when supports like try to play the game for the jungler. Lineman Fiber Splicer. Okay, I asked you what job you did, and I don't know what Lineman Fiber Splicer. I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm just gonna guess. Fiber Splicer is like the people that like cut the cords, right? And you like do the stuff. Lineman is like football, no? It's either like football or it's the people that are like, you know when you see those like factories, and it's the people that are like on the line, and it's like they like pick stuff up and they put it elsewhere, or they do something to it and then they put it back on. Those are my guesses for what you do, because I don't actually know what either of those are. Hot take, ranged junglers are equally as cringe as ranged top. I don't mind ranged junglers because they give me my blue form, and I like playing blue form. But I know what you mean. I definitely get what you're saying, but as a Kayn, I like playing blue, so I can't say I'm too upset by it. I mean, losing Grub sucks, but it's not like we lost Dragon, so it's fine. I'm telephone poles and hang wires and also splice fiber optic for internet. Okay, so it was fiber optic. Okay, I was right about that part. Although I wasn't sure. You climb telephone poles? Wait, you can do that for 48 hours? Dude, that's insane. Sheesh. Well.
Such a useful talent. Why do they run from you?
It makes for a better story.
If we trade objectives, that's fine, I guess. This game's a lot of farming because, yeah, I can't really gank with the bot lane, given the circumstances. Alright, let me get Raptors. I need to keep forgetting, or I keep forgetting that I have 6th sense, and that like I could just like, whatchamacallit, I should save my sweeper. I'd imagine Kindred just runs straight up.
Dramatic.
All right. early game. AFK farm versus AFK farm. It's not really like I could do anything about it though. Like any gank attempt is solely based off of like my laners, right? Same for Kindred. Yeah, I figured I'd save my Q for the Yuumi. I really just decided that after all this time, it's worth the investment to kind of like look for that kind of play, you know what I mean? Because like farming my camps is important, yeah, but when the game is so stagnated and they don't have sums, I really have to look to punish that. The timers on ganking is like, as soon as they don't have sums, it's basically like if I were to gank a Malphite, it'd be that free and easy.
An ally has been slain.
Nice. Not worth for me to chase that guy.
I want it all. Everything.
I want to get my top side, but Kindred probably would want to invade my bot side, so I'll just go here. Gank setup is insane in bot lane. Yeah, but it's only when they don't have sums, because if Draven has cleanse, it's very easy for him to walk out. But yeah, my DPS with these two is insane. Zyra's a really good champion. I don't think many people know that.
Draws my attention.
In theory, it's a way better idea to farm my topside camps and reset, and then I have my bot side camps. I don't really have to worry about getting invaded. But the game doesn't work in theory, you know? It works in actuality, because if I run the risk of Kindred invading my topside and she does invade my topside, it just would never be worth. Why do you buy so much pink wards? Isn't it a waste? It's actually funny that you say that, because literally it was another content creator that's pushing the narrative that control wards are a waste. But I actually couldn't disagree more. I think vision control is one of the most important aspects of the game that is completely underutilized. Because vision control can lead to so much benefits, because it applies the logic of process of elimination. So if I don't see Kindred here, I could always know where she is, and I could always give my team insight as to where they are. And it always helps you kind of play with more ease of mind. Like you don't really have to think oh man, this is gonna happen, right? Definitely more soothing to play the game with vision control. And I don't view it as a waste of money, because you get your money back for it. 100%. 100% you get your money back for it. Because if this play would have went really bad, if I would have known that anyone was coming near me, right? Okay, what's up, macro? Macro. Hey, buddy. How's it going, pal? Actually, macro, you're the perfect guy to ask for this. I feel like you're a smart player. Are you yay or nay on vision, control wards and whatnot? I feel like I guess I can understand I could understand why some players would not think that, but I feel like it's a tactical thing. I legit stopped my Spotify and you played your next song. Oh yes sir, dude. I noticed that when I watch your streams. You have really good music taste. But either way, back to the question at hand. Are you yay or nay on control wards? Because I remember I saw it was Drewtooth. I'll call out the content creator by name. It was Drewtooth saying that control wards are a complete waste of money, and he hit challenger playing all 5 roles without ever needing to buy them, except when he was support, and it just felt like a waste of gold no matter what. That's what he said, word for word, verbatim. it's like, the way that I explained it was that, yeah, if you're a challenger player with challenger mechanics, you could skip out on certain things when you're playing the challenger. But I think that when you don't have challenger mechanics, you should be able to utilize and understand like every tactic at hand. You know what I mean? That's what I thought. I buy control wards, but it's how the players use the vision. Oh, so you don't buy control wards, really? I mean, it makes a lot more sense for a laner not to do it, but I think as a jungler, it's like such an important aspect of the game. Like, my usual theology on vision is that... Oh shoot, he knocked him away from what I was gonna kill him with. My usual thought process on vision is I like to have one on the map, one in my inventory. So one on the map is like mostly like a deep control ward or a defensive control ward, which will usually either make sure that I'm saving or gaining camps. And then the other control ward is for objectives. So I always have one map, one inventory. And the reason why, I've always felt this way about vision, no matter what. But when I played in Korea, it's a complete night and day difference on how much more impactful vision control is. That's actually why Sixth Sense finds so much value in Korea, because it's so important to understand the vision game. Like literally even with my trinkets and sweepers, my first 2 outings I always hold onto my trinkets and look for deep vision or warding off and ganking spots. And yeah, it definitely does help preventing ganks. And then after that I'll get sweeper, and then having the sweeper will help me find ganks as well. I'll play they just take it from you, you can't protect it, too weak early to keep it. Yeah, same, I mean that makes sense. I've always said like for laners, it's... I wouldn't see it as like a high priority. Chaos always buys one if he can. Really? Yeah, I think it's like... In my opinion, I think vision control is one of the most important aspects of League. And it's so heavily underutilized. I never realized how heavily underutilized it was until I played in Korea. Because every game, it's a vision game. There was a lot of games where I just straight up like debated on taking Umbral Glaive. A lot of games, to be honest. Okay, so no one's gone bot.
Everything else.
Oh. You let your teammates do the visioning, you just kill people. That is not what you normally expect to hear from an Ornn. But I respect it. Oh my god, my W missed them both. Just got Otacon. ASAP. I think Otacon's actually more important than third dragon. Yeah, we lost 2 towers, but we got her ulti and we got Otacon. I think. Replace the pink ward and forget about it. Well, yeah, if you're not gonna utilize it, I guess you don't need to buy it, but... I'm telling you, man, I like control wards. It could also be because I'm an assassin, so like the vision game really... Like, if I know that they don't know that I'm there, I will always play more aggressive. So it really does help enable my gameplay and my playstyle. I'm pretty sure they get dragon, but we can fight them afterwards. It's actually not bad to give up that dragon, because that dragon does nothing for them, but Otacon does a lot for us. Oh, I know it gives us third dragon, but third dragon isn't really the important one, it's the 4th one. Like, don't get me wrong, it is important, but it's not that important. Okay, nice.
Aced.
That's good. Serpents is pretty good, I think.
KarasMai would unironically win this game.
What's up, Prog Maestro?
Hey.
Hey.
Why? 666,999 months,
Whoa!
baby. Give it up for the
69!
big 69 WOOOHOO.
69 resubs. I believe, chat, that is deserving of one singular nice typed in chat. Capital N, nice, with a period. Nice. Nice. Chaos also plays